Hey guys, welcome back to the OBZODACT. I'm here with
me, Alan.
Your name's Alan. Al, I call you Al sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I call you, the Turnmeister.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that before.
Sometimes I come up with all sorts of goofy things to say.
So, Oliver, why don't you explain about where it is that we're at currently then?
Well, we're at your house. You said you only like to shoot at your home.
Yeah. This is my house. I've gone for a very rustic look where there's no plasterboard, there's no carpet.
I mean, what is
no
all this that you have on the ground?
It's just asbestos, mate. I just stopped it.
Oh, I should probably not touch it.
Yeah, I should have warned you about all the asbestos in my house. I mean, it is kind of I'm halfway through renovating, so that's probably why it looks a little bit bare. And there's
You've been halfway through renovating for as long as I've known you, though.
Yeah,
I've known you for about 10 years, and it's looked like this.
It's actually gotten worse over 10 years, but I mean, I built this all up by my hand,
With one hand, you didn't use
with
both
one
hands.
hand, I just used one.
Because I think if you
mate,
used both hands with your strength, Alan, you'd trash the house.
I would, yeah. So hence why it's with one hand only.
I get it. I get you, Alan. I got a question for you.
Yeah, sure, mate. Yeah, far away.
And I'm gonna sit down as well because I feel I was sweating earlier, so I think I had to regulate my heat by standing. More surface area. I didn't want to get sweaty
watch out
ass.
for all the asbestos, so that would be safe.
Yeah, you know where it all is though, because obviously your house. So you point it out to me.
Yeah. Just avoid that clump over there with pigeon shit and asbestos.
Oh, is pigeon shit in here as well?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, the pigeon.
Oh, that is pigeon shit.
Pigeons just happen to live in here as well.
Why'd you have pigeons shitting on asbestos in your house?
They just like it. They just happen to like it, mate.
They like that's like a litter box
That
for
is,
pigeons.
Mate, yeah, that is indeed.
I got a question, Alan. So why do we have to put the jacket? So we drive vehicles.
Yeah.
In my car, you said, Oliver, I need to put the jacket in the back.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
And I said, Alan, they can be in the front. Surely it can be in the front. And you said, no, Oliver, no. You wouldn't even let us drive off. And then you grabbed, I had my jacket in my hand, and you snatched it. It ripped a bit, and you chucked it in the back. Now, I've got a question. You drive a truck. That has no back to put your jacket in. So where do you get this idea of putting jackets in the back of vehicles?
Well, what I drive at work has a little bit more room, so you can just sort of, put it underneath the bed, because you got lockers under the bed, you got another bunk that you can put the jackets on. It just saves the truck from getting dirty, but not in the car, put it in the back, so you got more leg room.
Okay, more leg. There's a spider there. I get it now. So it's more of like there's other place you wouldn't ever put it by your feet in the truck. The jacket.
Nah, because it would probably get in the way.
It'd get in the way. Okay, yeah, of the pedals.
Yeah, of the pebbles, yeah.
No, not pebbles, pedals.
Pedals, yeah. I wondered what on earth you said pebbles for. Yeah, the pedals, yeah, exactly.
Do you want to chuck some things?
Probably not. It might ruin the acoustics. So I'd say we'll save the throne for later on.
Let's just see what it sounds like.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll go put the microphone right next to it.
Yeah. Or aim it that way.
Yep.
It's quite fun.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'll get some questions out, Alan.
Yeah, sure.
So you have a wild, crazy life you live, Alan. A wild, crazy life, and I've got to be honest. I was concerned driving you here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With you in my passenger seat, Alan. I was getting scared.
Oh, really? What would you say scared you the most then?
Well, I had some cans by your feet. Luckily, you didn't see them, but I was worried something would come out of you.
Yeah.
Have you been spiked, or are you good?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all good, mate.
So you had no incantation in your brain of just fuck, doing one of those?
No, I don't think. I don't know of anyone who's ever done that before.
You don't know anyone who's in a spiked rage, chucked cans out of a moving car window? No one's done that?
Maybe in movies, but I don't think in real life, no.
Okay, fair enough. Must have been a movie. I get worried about movies that I watch.
Yeah, some of them are filmed very realistically that you think it might be real. So yeah.
Do you know some movies are real, like this one?
Really? I thought it was all just some animation.
No,
Really?
no.
Wow.
This isn't an animation. I can see where you got that from, though. You know, this is your house is very. I would say this is the house of a. What's the word? Like a. Like a genius, like a. What?
Philosopher.
Philosopher. I think that is the word I'm looking for.
You're too busy with my dark inner thoughts. I can't actually do anything about the actual house.
Your dark inner thoughts. Alan, let's talk about that.
Yeah. What about it though?
Well, what dark inner thoughts do you have on a regular basis?
Too many, mate. Too many. It's questionable.
Yeah. Okay, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Halfies or whites? What do you prefer?
Well, I mean, I'll probably say we'll save the racist questions for another podcast, mate. Yeah.
It's
We'll save it
racist?
for another podcast.
Sorry, can I just?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah.
What's racist about that? I mean, your answer, depending on your answer, that's what determines whether it's racist.
I mean, well, it's probably racist to say the N-word, isn't it? So to say.
No, it's in the context of a question.
I'd say we'll brush over that question another time, maybe off camera. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, off camera, we'll definitely bring up that question. Yeah.
All right. Do you have any questions for me, Alan?
No, I think I want to hear your questions first. We have to talk about a certain guy that we know who used to work at a shop that we used to work.
Yeah,
at.
let's not divulge too much information. Let's avoid saying his name so that we can really just speak so much shit about him without saying his name.
Yeah, can we just say if Alex is watching, he's definitely going to be tuning in at this point, isn't he?
Let's call him
Mr. Spudhead.
Spuddy News.
Spuddy News, yeah, Spuddy News.
So
yeah.
what you said you were bringing some Spud news along. What's he been up
Yeah.
to? This guy called Spud that we know.
Well, now, this guy we know called Spud, he worked at a shop which is very similar to a Tesco Metro, but it's not a Tesco Metro. And
If you heard the name of it, you might think that, there was
massaging
relaxation there.
So it sounds like a health spa, but it's nothing. Is it recording or not? Well, thanks for interrupting me. That was very nice of you.
Oh, no, you could have kept talking. I was just doing like a visual gag.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so so this guy called. Yeah.
We're making it. We're doing a really good job of hiding this. So yeah, what did Rick do?
Well, basically, he worked at this shop that is not called Pa. Yeah.
We worked with a guy called who worked at the spa. There we go.
There you are. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, this is now libelous then. So yeah. So well done, Oliver.
What's his address?
We don't actually know.
You went to his house and overturned his plant pots. You know his address.
Well, I don't know the house number, but yeah, no, someone overturned his plant. It was Max who overturned his plant pots.
Oh, Max did. Okay.
Yeah,
but who
Max
chucked the
was a real
trash
menace.
into his house?
Max did as well.
Oh, okay.
Max drank lots and. That's disgusting.
What? Smell it.
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good.
You want to smell it?
I'm all good, mate. Yeah. So anyway, so there's this guy who we now know is called.
I didn't say his last name, did I?
Oh, didn't you? I think you did.
No, I think you were the one who said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're liable. I'm not.
Anyway, yeah. So he worked at the shop in the village. Yeah. He's very iconic. Like everyone knows him, and he always took his job very seriously. Like he always came into work early. Worked
About
very
30 minutes
hard.
early.
Yeah, he did. I think at one stage he came in like an hour early just because someone had a problem with the post office. That's also libelous now. We're just gonna have to crop out the names.
Yeah, maybe stop saying.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So he always came into work very early. He always took work seriously. Then he became a supervisor, didn't he? And then he became quite unpopular afterwards.
He became power hungry. He used his role to abuse the staff, and the things he did, there's people I know there who I know aren't lying, he sexually, and I'm not going to say their names,
Whatever, this might actually be quite libelous.
because I don't want it. Well, we'll blur it all out. Because God forbid I share the truth about what this man did.
Yeah.
But he slapped some tushes, is all I'm going to say. And the tushes receiving these slaps...
They weren't a big fan of it, really.
No. And it was made very clear to him for him to stop, and he didn't stop. And
but just a disclaimer, we didn't witness any of this.
We didn't. However, it was picked up on CCTV. This is a true fact. I know I chat
But
a
hey,
lot of shit.
cameras might lie, though. I mean, maybe.
We can't defend a fucking, what do we even call him, a sex pest. Can't defend a sex pest.
Maybe this guy who lives in our village, who used to work at that shop, maybe he never actually touched buttocks. Maybe the camera was photoshopped to make it look like he did, and he just grabbed the air.
I'll tell you what. If I am liable and this didn't happen, I'll be less upset about getting in some legal trouble than I would actually be upset that the people who I know who have told me that about these stories were lying to me. That's what I'd be more upset about, because I know for a fact, and I know I talk a lot of shit, but this is very true. This is who we're talking about, and there's a good reason we're blurring out this guy's name. He did all this stuff, and I think we need to make I'm blurring his name out, but I think we need to do a full Netflix series, like that guy last night at the pub was saying.
Yeah.
Mason, he was like, you need to do a Netflix series on this guy, and you could make bank.
We could make millions.
We'll be doing a good thing and making millions. Mainly making millions is the important part.
Yeah, exactly. That is very important, and then I can jet off to Barbados, retire early, chill.
You're gonna drive. Oh yeah, you drive trucks. You said you want to talk about that extensively.
No, I did not say that. No, because I only get 2 days off, so I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, can we at least? Okay, we won't talk about your job, but I do want to ask about your trucks.
Sure.
So you drive 44 tons.
Yeah.
How do you carry that much load? I could barely lift like a quarter of a ton, probably even less, an eighth of a ton. I don't even know if I can pick that up.
Well, mate, it's all in your head, mate. You just got to pass a few tests, and you're all good. You're all good. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then, so the few tests are like strength tests. So like you pick up, say, like a piece of like asbestos bird shit.
Yeah.
That would be like the first step.
Yeah. Just casually just throw it in my house. And then,
I'm sorry. Good. I know you cleaned up that area of your house. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did. You see, I kept it all nice for you, but all these, but a bit more asbestos fell down a lot, like while you drove down here. So, I try and keep on top of it, but it does fall down quite quickly. So, yeah.
I'm just going to clear a little bit of a space here for me to sit.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. There we go. I feel like because I've been sitting in between you and the camera, it's a bit of an odd. But now if I'm like here, I can more turn to you, turn to the camera, you get it.
As you can tell, this sofa of mine is a little bit uncomfortable. It's sort of missing a lot of sofa-y aspects, but yeah.
Like the pillows.
Yeah.
My sofa at home has just so many farts stored in it. I don't know if you fart a lot.
I do indeed. I think most people do, yeah.
How many farts do you do a day, Alan?
I don't really count.
You don't count them?
I don't count them.
Are you? No way.
No. But anyway, so we're going to kind of talk about then, are we?
Oh yeah, so no, you said you had some more news about him, but don't say his name. Don't say his name because
So don't say his name then.
don't say it, Alan, because look, we need to.
You started this, mate. You started saying his name.
This guy, he has assaulted so many people, and I want to protect him. I want to protect him. Honestly, it's a terrible way to be with that mindset of needing to it's like you're turning in your head like this thing that should be a loving like slap of the ass on your lover to like I need to steal that from a stranger, and that's just a horrible way to be. I think. Like,
yeah, I know.
I feel sorry for him. I don't want to expose him. And honestly, I think he should get his job back. I'd like to work with him.
I don't think you would, but yeah.
What was your experience working with him?
For the most part, he wasn't too bad. I mean,
you worked at the spa with him, of
the shop.
The shop,
yeah. Now what he's been accused of, I can safely say he's never done it to me. So,
I'm surprised. I mean, if I was a sex pest, you would be the first guy I'd go to. If I was a sex pest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm not, but
But yeah, I mean, he's never done that to me. So I mean, like. I mean, we don't even know if it's true, but the camera says it's true. The CCTV footage showed it was true. So did the two nondescript people that we know of.
We're not going to mention them by name.
True. No, we'll not. We'll obviously not name their names.
No.
But yeah.
That's up to them whether they come out. And but then also, there was not only them two, there was another person.
Was there?
Who was nothing physical, but they were made to feel very uncomfortable, and they quit because of him. And I probably have told you about them, but I won't say on the pod who they are. It's a whole thing. It's a very depressing, thing. And I'm wondering, is there any more uplifting stories of this sex pest? Any more uplifting?
Well, once a friend of mine and I put salt in his drink before.
Yeah.
He ordered a Disaronno when we thought, this was before all that nondescript guy did all that nondescript stuff.
Did he go jizz? He thought it was jizz because of the salt.
What me and another friend of mine did before this certain person became a little bit wrong was we actually put salt in his Disaronno that he ordered, and he got very upset and. He put it down, he ran over to the local takeaway, he started crying.
Why'd you do that? I mean,
it's a thing that friends do. I mean, friends put salt in people's lager beer.
He made him cry?
Most people laugh about it, but he took it very seriously. Like, he did not find it amusing at all.
Do you ever think maybe your assault on this guy's drink, is what caused him to assault others? Alan?
I don't think so, because that's two very different things, one of which is harmless, friendly banter.
You said you jizzed in his drink. What do you say, you jizzed in the drink?
No, I said I put salt in his drink.
But from your dick?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. No.
That's exactly what, because I wouldn't waste a salt packet on a drink. I would use my jizz.
Yeah, well, it was from a pub, so it weren't my salt, so I couldn't really care for it.
You jacked off another guy into his drink?
No, that also did not happen, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see, what you get up to at the pub. I want to try and fit in. Should I be jacking people off in the pub?
Probably not, because you might get arrested and people might think that you...
Do it in the toilet.
No, also not, no, because they'd probably still find out and kick you out anyway, so yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know that might happen. It might not happen. They might thank you for it, but hey, best be on the safe side. Don't be doing that stuff, so yeah.
What? So is it an anti-gay thing? It's like the pub is homophobic?
No, it's just not allowed.
You're not allowed to jack off a guy in the toilet and then get jizz
But
everywhere.
on about the salt story again, Oliver, because you do keep digressing.
Sorry. There's not enough. Get more dicks in your story. Sorry, no. You tell the story. I'll put my mic down.
So anyway, so salt was put inside a friend's drink, and he got very upset. He got very upset. He ran off to the chips and he just started crying, and shortly afterwards, he then became the supervisor at that certain shop, and he became very power hungry, is what you said.
So you are saying maybe the salt thing started it?
You never know. Maybe it messed up his mindset. So, hey. Or maybe it's just shit upbringing. Maybe his parents really just screwed him over.
Well, why? What have you known his... I don't know if we should get into this. I mean, now we're bringing his parents into this.
Yeah, that's probably a bit too far now.
I think if, everyone's their own man, and if I know for sure, if I was a sex pest, which I'm not, but if I was, it would be on my own volition. I'd be like, I'm doing this because I want to, because it's cool, not because my parents forced me or something like that.
Okay, yeah,
I think he probably just thinks it's cool.
He probably does, yeah. But yeah, hey, anyway, so he then became a supervisor and he became very unpopular. A lot of people used to make fun of him behind his back. And he always used to come into work too early. And shortly after people found out about what he did, suddenly his 2 cups went missing and they were found in a dumpster.
So people were starting to, get on to like the things he was doing, just getting him back.
And then
Did you get him back in any way?
I did not know because
Didn't you guys have a falling out at the pub or something? Something happened between you guys.
Oh, I just said, you know, I know what you've been up to.
What, the sex stuff?
Yeah, I said, I'm not very happy about it. You know, you can't be doing it. And he kept denying it, but I said, no. I said, don't talk ridiculous. I said, we all know what you've been doing. So,
honestly, yeah, it's a small town. People talk, and I'm glad that we are now reaching it to the world, telling the world what he's done.
Yeah. Any other questions you got then?
Yeah, let's go for it. What's the craziest thing you've done as a passenger while spiked?
I've never been spiked, but no, I'll just chill out, mate. You know, chill, listen to a bit of music.
The craziest thing you've done is chill out and listen to music? All right, okay.
That is pretty bonkers, I must say.
Okay, niggers half... No, I've asked that.
Probably don't say the N-word on here.
Which one?
Probably don't say the N-word. It is quite libelous.
There's a lot of words with the letter N in it, like liable has... No, that doesn't. Hold up. Nah. You just said an N-word.
Yeah,
Which N-word are you talking about?
The word nan, yeah, you can't be saying that.
But I can't say niggers.
I mean, if you want to, but I mean, I don't think I'll say that. But you are sure you can say that, yeah.
Because I am. Look, I'm black. Would you say?
You're probably mixed race, yeah.
Yeah, so I can say maybe I could say nig
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just say half of it, and you should be fine.
or gers. Oh shit, no. I have to have a word in between the two.
Yeah.
But you say the N-word like all the time. You
Do
call me
I?
up and you say I fucking hate them. I fuck, and I'm like, Alan, I only say it like I say it to be edgy, like I'm saying it to be, but you call me, oh fuck, I fucking hate them, oh fuck, and you have you spaz out. I'm like, Alan, calm down. I have to calm down. I have to come round to your house and I have to console you about it. And I find you on your phone and you're just scrolling like all this hate articles, and I'm like, Alan, it's a
weird world, mate. You know, the internet can poison people.
Yeah. And why'd you put yourself through it on the computer?
It's I don't know, mate. It just happens. But hey, you know, what other questions have you got though?
Okay, I got. You know what? I've got a good question here from Alex the Great. He says, Alan. Oh, he spelled your name wrong. Alan, you helped me more than you could ever imagine with my passport issues in Mexico. If not for you, I would be dead. How could I ever repay you, Alan? I'm in the UK as I'm typing this.
Probably like a healthy donation of £1 million to me.
Really?
I mean, I don't record this parcel, but because I'm not a postman, but
passport.
Hey, you know.
You helped him with his passport. Yeah, I replied to the comment. I said, hold on, let me get back up. I said, in what way did Alan help you? I'm curious. Alan helps a lot of people. He might need a bit more specifics to remember this situation.
I'm quite a helpful person, yeah.
And he said he was stuck. And he was stuck in Mexico, and he had just had a surgery to save his life, and you know what they did? They put a dud organ in him. It wasn't even helping. It was like poisoning him.
Oh boy, yeah.
And he had to get back to the UK quick. And you helped him back to the UK.
Yeah, what can I say? I mean, you know, I do move in mysterious ways. So
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. That made-up situation, yeah, I was really helpful in that.
Made-up situation?
Yeah, I mean, I don't recall it personally, but yeah, you never know, mate.
You say you're not going to call him back, but you know, you helped him. That's very kind of you, Alan. Well, you know, what is can we do a fit check? Let me just restart the camera. We can do a fit check.
Regarding what?
Your fit.
Oh, so we'll probably give that a miss.
You don't want to do a fit check?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good.
Can you do a fit check on me?
Very unique shoes, and you have got yellow laces.
Wait, look a bit closer. Look a bit closer.
You've also got some goblins on your socks. Or are they kittens?
They're kittens. You know,
Yeah,
these are
they're
my
kittens,
friend's
yeah.
socks. I stole them.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
wash them, or you just have them like very oniony like that?
The last time they were washed was the time before he put them on. That makes sense.
Okay, yes. So
Had them for a couple of years.
Yeah, okay. So about 2 years of unwashed socks. All right then, yeah.
Going up, what do you see?
See some slacks
Yeah.
and a Sucker Punt movie T-shirt.
You like that movie?
I've never watched it actually. No.
It's about Alan, I haven't seen it.
I've not seen it either. No.
Okay.
Well, we'll just ignore the T-shirt then. Yeah.
Yeah, let me. So wait, retake that. Just say like it's a
Yeah.
plain T-shirt.
And what you have on is a plain grey T-shirt.
Yeah, and I'm holding my hand across my chest. I have chest pains.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was getting because you forced me to smoke. You found a pack of cigarettes on the ground and you said, Oliver, smoke them. And I was trying to be cool earlier and I was like, fuck, okay, Alan.
Yeah, you were just trying to fit in, weren't you, mate? You know, you had to smoke all them dirty old damp cigarettes, yeah. We
Yeah.
just found on the floor.
And then what did you say after I smoked them? You were like, then you gave me that advice about stopping smoking and...
Yeah, it's a bad habit. You got to quit them. It's a bad habit, you know. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So what other questions do you have then?
Honestly, Alan, we've powered through a lot of them. I was
we
hoping...
have.
Can you... You know, I'm pretty awesome as well. Like, I know you are the Alan Turner. I'm aware. You know, you are... We like whenever you come into the shop, we all praise you. We give you the bin liners. But you know, this is my show. I'm thinking if you could big up my ego a bit, ask some questions about like how awesome I am, or
Yeah, so what made you start this pod? 'Cause this is actually a serious question. Now, what made you start this whole pod thing anyway?
you want me to ask this seriously?
Yeah. So like, did you like watch like the Ricky Gervais show and get inspired via that then, or what sort of triggered it?
Serious answer. There was a very clear trigger to it. I was dealing with the trauma of the guy in the town, you know.
Yeah.
And
Was
I
it-
just I just needed an escape. I saw a snot rocket just fly out. See if I can get one.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it. I hate snot so much. I can't do. No, I can't bring myself.
Very
to do it.
unhygienic. Yeah. This is what hygienic show in my unhygienic apartment.
This is your
It
most
is, I mean,
hygienic
no,
part of the house.
I just got all these tiles just everywhere. I mean,
Go on, Alan.
We
You
may
know
need
you
to
wanna
clear
chuck
our
one.
mask out. We may need to clear out our lungs because I think there's actually a lot of asbestos here. Oh,
you wanna chuck
fuck,
one?
That bit is. Oh, well, good man. I don't quite fancy dying yet. Oh shit, there is asbestos. Fuck. So yeah, so that was my question. So what inspired you to start podding then?
Okay, I'll answer seriously. You know, I like talking loads of shit.
Yeah.
You know, you probably know by hanging out with me. I think when we first started hanging out, like at the beginning of the year, I reckon you probably found it quite hard to be around me. Is that fair to say?
It was a unique experience.
Because I give that impression to people because I just kind of I talk so much shit. You know, someone will walk in a room and I'll just try and start shit. You know, I'll punch someone in the head just for the fun of it. You know.
Yeah, you do. You do have a habit of just attacking random people. You just go all barbaric on them.
I do. I get all coked up, do a lot of speed, you know, and I go fucking nuts. But I think, you know, then a guy was like, listen, you know, you don't have to do that in real life all the time. You can record it and maybe, you know, make it into a funny situation. It's more lighthearted if I, you know, just show up at someone, like if I showed up at your house without the cameras and just started chucking stuff around your house, like you'd get quite upset.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit concerned and say, right, you know, like, don't be so ridiculous, sort of thing. But yeah,
But since we're filming it, you're like, oh, this is like a funny situation.
it is. Yeah, you know, we you know, yeah, it's all good.
Let me just chuck this down there. Oh, I got that quite far.
Yeah, you did. I have to stand by. I'm actually getting pins and needles now.
Oh, really? Shall we both stand?
It will both stand, yeah.
And we'll face each other like this.
Oh, now this is a question that we were going to bring up. Like, where about are we anyway? I mean,
We're
know,
in RAF Upward. You like it here?
I do quite like it here, yeah.
What did this used to be?
Used to be an RAF base up until 1994.
Up till 1994. 1994. That is exactly 30 years ago, Alan.
Yeah, 30 years ago, give or take, yeah.
I think it's exactly 30 years, is it not? Wait, hold up.
Well, give or take a few months, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Why did it stop being a base? What happened to it? Did it get
Well,
like
that's
this?
because RAF Witten is very nearby, and so was Alconbury. So obviously after the Cold War, they then thought, well, they started turning this into like a training area for the soldier recruits. And then afterwards, when they then decided to train at RAF Oakington, that place then got shut down as well. So yeah, I mean, they had I think massive MOD sort of price cuts around that sort of time, hence why they were closing down loads of barracks.
Right, I see. Okay, so this is one of the ones that closed.
Yep, it closed in the 90s and became an airsoft area. And then
Yeah, I see all the pellets.
Yeah, they're all airsoft pellets.
And this place is no longer there. They've obviously started building over. We had to sneak in. When we came in, there was this guy on the
Demolition
digger.
excavator, yeah.
Yeah.
He was knocking down that building. Yeah.
Do you think you could knock down this one while we're in?
Probably not, because I don't see any warnings. I mean, they've fenced a lot of this place off, but I mean, as you can see, this place sort of stretches out quite far.
Yeah, honestly, I think if
there are more interesting buildings that I can show you, like after the podcast. I mean, this one is very stripped out. There are a few more modern buildings around here that are less stripped out that I can show you. So yeah.
Oh, I've actually been around this place quite a few times.
Yeah.
But if we do have time, I would like to. We should give it a tour.
Yeah, I mean, this has so far been a very short pod. I mean, we have managed to brush over the questions very quickly, so yeah.
Well, I got more stuff found. Don't worry. While you were just talking about the upward stuff, I came up with a few more on the spot questions.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what. I'll ask one right now, Alan.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So you said like we were saying about how this place is being turned into housing.
Redeveloped, yeah.
One of the things they had before they started that was a tank. Did you ever see the tank here?
Yeah, no, actually, funnily enough, I never have, sadly.
Oh, no.
I know the tank was outside the old military transport warehouse, right by the hangars that are actually currently being used. So part of the land is still being used. There's 3 housing estates nearby that are ex-MOD as well, so they're still being used. So yeah, literally right over there is one of them. There's another Ministry of Defence housing place over there as well. So yeah, they are still using quite a lot of the old land here. The airfield is being used by the farmers, and the old...
farmers, Jesus
yeah.
Christ. They just want... Farmers, sorry Alan, I hate to interrupt, but they what are they doing? They want to turn... Like, all this, look at this place. Look how cool this is. We can chuck shit around. They want to, like, grow food. We're just buy the food from another country. Like, who cares? Like, seriously? You want to grow food when we could be doing shit like this? Like, look at this. Like, if I grab this real quick, I could just... I couldn't do that on a farm.
Well, you could, but you might get shot on a farm if you did that, so I wouldn't really recommend it, no.
You think they could carry shotguns on a farm?
Yeah, they do, yeah. No, obviously, interestingly, mate, if we pan over here, that used to be the old parade ground over there. On that sign there, that used to be a US Air Force sign, where there's graffitied over there.
So Alan's now showing me out this window here, pointing out some... Yeah, you can graffiti on crops, could you?
No, you couldn't, sadly, no. So that was the old parade ground over there. And over there, that's where the US Air Force sign used to be as well. And that building over there, I believe that might be the reception.
Like reception, like year 1, then we have reception underneath it.
No.
Little kids are over there?
No, receptions were like booking in, so like where the soldiers would first go to receive their uniform and all that. Beyond that is where the armory used to be as well. Oh.
Do you think there's any armor left?
No, armory is where you'd collect like your ammunition and your rifle sort of thing. So yeah.
I'm gonna. You know what? You've got a cool new angle here. If you want to go, let's just see how that looks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It might be a bit overexposed, but I think the viewers can deal with it.
Yeah.
Oh, we look cool. Look at that. Look at that. Don't we look cool?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
I think definitely. Let me go underexposed. Do you know Alan, I am a professional camera operator.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that. Don't we look cool there? Oh, we can't really see us.
No, we can't. We can literally just see a window. That's it. So yeah.
Do you want to talk into both microphones?
I want to talk to both microphones.
Yeah.
So
Say, tell the story of Last night, remember when we were like hanging out at the pub and then you farted and the guy literally just kicked us straight out?
No, that did not happen. No, what happens is that because we know the landlord, we stayed a little bit after closing time. We then discussed the podcast. That's what happened. Yeah.
But I remember very distinctly a sound coming from
I
one
think
of
that
us.
was you. That was you, mate. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't recall ever farting. I'll be honest.
Oh, really? I mean, so you definitely just didn't do it about half an hour ago, then, live on the podcast.
Okay. Oliver, remember to cut that bit out. Got it, Alan. This is dangerous. For anyone who doesn't know, we are.
We're very high. We're actually about 14 stories high, aren't we?
Shit.
It is very high, mate.
Alan, I'm getting. Oh, what was that? I'm getting scared, Alan. Alan, this shot. I'm sorry, Alan. This shot looks shit. Can we do this? Look at this. Wait, no. You come in here. You stand like here.
No, I'll stand right here. Look through the camera.
Hold up. Can I just listen to this? Wait, what do you think?
I think we'll just pan that back to you, mate. Yeah.
You gotta be in it, Alan.
I'm all good, mate.
You don't want to be in it.
I'll stand here, mate. I'll be the camera.
I want to be able to look at you when I edit this. I want to be able to look at you, think about you. What about one of these? Both look into it like this.
Yeah, that's all right then. Yeah.
Come in. Yeah. So ask me something, Alan.
All right. Yeah. So, well, tell me a little bit about yourself, and like what do you do in your spare time, and yeah, that sort of stuff.
I shit. I eat a lot of lactose, and that helps me shit.
That might be one of the causes of it. Yeah.
You really don't want to be in this, do you? You don't like.
I've had my time in there. Now it's time for you, mate. Your show.
You're done with the camera.
I'm done with the camera now.
Is it like then I'd have to start paying you, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
All right.
My free service is now done. So yeah. So anyway.
You're not having a cigarette, are you?
I am indeed, mate. Yeah. Right off the camera because
That's why you wanted to get off the camera.
We can't be doing it. We can't be encouraging this.
Can't be smoking on camera. We can talk about the fact you're having a cigarette right now. Just keep that out of the frame for the second. We'll say goodbye.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Well,
so Alan isn't smoking right now.
No.
Alan, you don't smoke.
I don't smoke now.
Okay. And we're not. And you've never smoked.
Never smoked. Never. It is actually very unhealthy. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna end this with a public announcement. Don't be smoking.
And I'm sad about something else, not the fact that my friend Alan, not that he's dying of cancer or whatever. I'm not.
No cancer jokes, mate. I'm gonna get it. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. I'm gonna end this.
What do you think of that?
It sounds a lot like a very weird death cry.
Like. Oh, okay. Improv question. What's that?
It's a handkerchief.
Why'd you use a handkerchief? Why not like a tissue?
Because tissues break up very easily. It's not very good for the environment. You use a handkerchief and it actually you can wash it again, reuse it.
So when was the last time you washed that?
Yesterday. Well, I've got loads of them, so I put them all in the basket, hand wash them, reuse them.
Can I have a look at it? Just to see if there's snot on it?
There is not actually, no. It's very clean. I mean, it's only about a day old.
Surely it's got snot on it if you blow your nose into it. Surely the snot goes onto it.
Well, I think the viewers want to see that, mate. So probably
I'll see. I won't show the viewers, but I'll have a look.
No, I'm all good, mate. It stays in the pocket.
It stays in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. Real life war or video game war?
Video game war.
Why would you pick video game war, Alan?
Because real life war is not good.
Why is video game war good, though?
Because it's all fake. It's all a hologram.
It's a hologram? No, Alan, you don't need to clean. You don't need to clean, Alan. So, video game war. What's your favorite war in a video game?
Probably Call of Duty one. There was one with where Lewis Hamilton did a cameo in. I can't quite remember what was it called, but he did do a cameo in one of them.
Don't you think it's like dangerous to encourage kids to go to war in a video game?
Well, it's just a game, though, isn't it? I mean, they grow out of it. They then think, oh, this ain't too good. So yeah.
Did a video game encourage you to go to war, or was it a different reason?
Nah, it didn't.
No, Call of Duty didn't do that.
Nah, it didn't, mate. No.
Because Call of Duty, don't they sponsor the army or something?
I don't think they do, mate. No.
Oh. It's a video game war.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alan.
No worries, Oliver.
That was my last question.
Okay, yeah, sure. See you later. Let's end this then. Or turn this off. I don't know how to turn this off now. God, I don't really want to break your camera.
I'll turn it off.
Okay, yeah.
No, you don't need to clean out. You don't need to clean out.
You don't turn it off, or he's going to carry on
No,
cleaning your car.
don't clean.
You've got to turn it off
No,
now,
you don't need. Don't clean that, Alan. That's so dirty. Don't clean that. No, Alan, you don't need to clean.
No.
Okay, I'll turn off the camera,
Yeah.
but just don't clean.
Okay, yeah. Just grab.
No, Alan, stop cleaning. Stop cleaning. Look, you've done enough cleaning, Alan. You've done enough. Okay, I appreciate it. Alan, I'll leave you here, Alan. I'll leave you here. Stop the cleaning.
This is funny.
It's not funny, Alan.
It is funny.
Cleaning.
Yeah.